Hi, I just wanted to show you, this is a little journal I made up. Um, I had this paper, I'll show you in a minute, and it's really nice. I don't know how I actually managed to do it, I did it a while ago. And I did put it in a journal and I didn't do anything else, it just sat in this cover. And I really didn't, I liked the cover at the time, but now I don't. So I decided just to change it. So I'm just playing with my crosses there. So yeah, I've put these little crosses on the threads at the side that tied it in. I think this was just, it's just cardboard from, I think a box of biscuits or something like that. And I just covered it with brown paper first of all, and then I used, you've seen it in some of my other journals, spit it out, tissue paper that has old-fashioned post office and travel things on it. I covered with that, and then my gelatos, and then I put this picture on. I need to stick that down properly. That picture on just because I really like that picture. And then all I did was, this is one of those like jointless hairbands you can buy, and I just sewed it onto the side. And this I made up, it's a button, and then this silver thing, I think it was off a candlestick or something, but I was using the candlestick for something else other than the candlestick, so I just took it apart. So that just unsticks like that. Then we go inside, and then it's just little crow images on either side actually. I mean, it's not slap bang in the middle, I don't really care. And then you can see I've maybe put too much red on the inside, but that's okay. This paper, this was a happy accident how I did this. It's the same image, and I put this pocket on the front, and I realised, you know, as I was sticking, it's actually the bottom half of the same picture. So I just sort of tried to line it up. So now I have this really nifty pocket. This postcard, just my trip to Wales, there's a nice little arts and crafts shop, and this was in it, so I just bought that because I just really like the imagery, and the colours suit the paper. So these papers, I think this one, because I had images on it, but my printer was running out of ink, so it kind of made them out a bit bluish, I think, and then I stained them and the ink run even more. This paper, I think this actually did have an image on it, but it just ran so much after I stained it, but it's lovely, it really is really nice. So I just made some pockets, and then it's just some more of this paper, more pockets. But some of the paper, I see the sun shining, it's going to glare. The sun's shining in Scotland, oh my god. So yeah, that's just some more images. Now, see the funny thing about this picture of the tree, which is, again, this is an image that's underneath, but it's lined up really well. I was watching The Ring the other night there, the older one, with Naomi Watts in it, and this image of the tree reminds me of the tree that's on, you know, the video that everybody watches. So it's like, oh my god, I've accidentally made a Ring book. See, I like that, how that stained it like that, it's really pretty. And then, I mean, a lot of this is blank because it's a journal for me, and I want to, I'm not 100% sure what I want to use it for, but I'll think of something. Just more pockets in there, and then this is the centre sheet, and it really came out like, I can't remember what the original image that I tried to print on it was, and then it's just ran. So that's just a sticker I got, so it's my favourite Tolkien quote, which is "Not all who wander are lost." And see how lovely that picture, that paper is in there. And that's how it's came out. That's just lovely. And then we just keep on going, and it's just, you know, the other side of the images we've had. There's the ring tree again. It's ever going to be known as the ring tree. So yeah, the original use of these, it had them in now, I think it was about 3 signatures. But I just took them, I took some of the pages out to make like these pockets, and then just stuck them all into like one signature, and again that's the bottom half. I just did the same, made a pocket. And that the bottom half of that image. So there we have it. That's just a quick little, like that, journal that I will use for something, I'm sure. This was white thread, and I just, when I was putting like inking the edges of the pockets, you know, it stays on the sponge, so I just ran the sponge over them, just so it's not quite as a bright white. But yeah, that is one of the ones I'm going to be using. I don't know what I'll use it for quite yet, but I'll certainly think of something, because it's just too nice to not use now. Okay,